Welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels baseball. We've got the Reds today. We lost yesterday to the Reds in I think it was actually bottom of the ninth situation, or maybe it was the 10th. I can't remember for sure, but walk-off situation. Let's see, when our pitching rotation's all off. Gill pitched yesterday. It was actually supposed to be his day today. Stitch and Graves are both ready. Guess Graves is by rotation supposed to be tomorrow, so we'll have Stitch go out there. So basically just he and Gill switch days. Hopefully that won't throw things off too bad. So I think that was a result of Stitch and throwing the no-hitter, his start before. So here we are at Great American Ballpark. As said yesterday, one I would highly recommend getting to if you're able. And we've got Daisuke today. I think he started this season for the Reds too as their number one starter. So we have seen him this year. Although with his 9 ERA and 0-2 record, and also only 8 strikeouts over 2 starts, I'm assuming, not off to the greatest start here for Daisuke. Kester leads off as he normally does for the Squirrels. Takes a high curve for strike 1. Looks at a changeup. 1-1 the count. That pitch in the dirt. That pitch also too low. 3-1 count on Kester. We would be fine with a leadoff walk here. Swings and misses though. Count goes full. Swings and misses. Daisuke able to get that strikeout. Marvin at the plate now, getting to bat left-handed, which I don't have the stats for, but I do really feel is his much better side. Quentin, I trust either side of the plate. Marvin, right-handed, is borderline useless. 0-2 count here. Daisuke winds and delivers. Throws a slider called strike 3. 2 down, Chief at the plate now. He looks at strike 1. That one too high. Chief grounds that one foul down the third base side. 1-2 the count. Swings and misses strike 3. So Daisuke strikes out the side after having 8 strikeouts all year and gets almost a 50% boost to his strikeouts in 1 inning. So maybe this is his way of getting back on track, or maybe we're just making him look good. I guess we'll find out as the game goes on. Anyway, we've got Stitch here pitching today. He's going to start with Norris Hopper at the plate. I'm tripping over my words here. A 1-1 count to Hopper. Strike 2. Swings and misses. Strike 3. Shao at the plate now. Pops that one into the seats foul right behind home plate. Looks at strike 2. Grounds that one up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. Not hit all that hard. I thought Joey might have had a shot at it, but not quite able to get there. He's going to try to steal second, And he gets in there. So Chow is pretty quick. Said I think he rates a 13 out of 15, if I remember right from last game. So, though Tom does have a strong arm, not strong enough for that one. So now we've got Derek Lee at the plate with a 1-2 count and a runner in scoring position. And he swings and misses. Big strikeout there. 2 down. Adam Dunn at the plate now to see if he can drive in a run. Sharply down the left field line, but foul into the seats. Hit hard, and that gets through the hole on the right side. Zach takes a weird route to it. Boy, that was a strange sequence there. Shao does score the run, so we've got Squirrels nothing, Reds 1. Zach took a weird route to the ball, which made Dunn think he could get to second, but we are able to cut him down at second to end the inning. If he'd taken a better route to the ball, I don't think Dunn would have ever taken off, so it's almost like Zach suckered him into it. Anyway, so the Reds have a 1-run lead, and Terry is now at the plate with a 0-2 count. Dice K delivers a pitch. Pop to shortstop. Kennedy puts it away for out number 1. Frank at the plate now. He looks at strike 1. Swings and misses at strike 2. Grounds that off his foot, but it looks like he's okay. Just a little hopping around there. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Still at 0-2. Oh, well hit ball, but foul on the down the left field line into the seats. That one not hit quite as hard, but in a pretty similar spot. Still in an 0-2 count. Dice K delivers. Swings and misses strike 3. That's already 4 strikeouts and 5 batters for Dice K. Off to quite a start here. Tom pops that in the air. At least it's not a strikeout. Dice K ends up fielding that. He and Phillips were standing right by each other, but Dice K put that one away. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. The Reds still up 1. So I should also note here, the Reds apparently are on a 5-game winning streak. They're in second place in the division behind us by 3 games. It's awfully early in the year, so it's hard to put too much stock into the standings right now, but as much as it can be, this feels like a big series. And we got Encarnacion at the plate, and he has a 2-2 count after that foul ball. And he swings and misses for strike 3. That'll bring Brandon Phillips to the plate. He looks at strike 1. Fouls off that pitch for an 0-2 count. That one too high. Phillips doesn't go chasing it. Does swing at that fastball and comes up empty. 2 outs for Kennedy. Fastball right down the middle, but Kennedy doesn't offer at it. Swings at that changeup. 0-2 count. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the second inning. Squirrels nothing, Reds 1. And the Squirrels will start off with the bottom of their lineup here in the third as Zach digs in. His average up to 189. He'll hopefully be up over 200 before you know it. He's got an 0-2 count here, though. Strike 3. Did not offer at any 3 of those pitches. He'll go back to the dugout. And Joey up to the plate now. That name obviously threw me off a little bit reading that and trying to say the word dugout. 1-1 count here to Joey. Oh, sorry, I keep yawning. 2-1 the count now after that outside pitch. That will get down for a hit and roll to the left field corner. So that'll be good for a double for Joey. Stitch up at the plate now. He has yet to get a hit this year. But it looks like he will here. That gets down into shallow left. Throw goes home, but offline. Joey scores easily. That also allows Stitch to move up to second base. Kester at the plate with the runner on second and 1 out. Swing and a miss. That one too far outside. Swings and misses. 1-2 the count. Swings and misses again. 2 down now. Marvin at the plate to see if he can take the lead here. Two and 0 count. And make that 2-1. Marvin watches that one go by. Ooh, borderline pitch, but Daisuke gets the call. Fouled off. We're still at 2-2. Fouled off again. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. That'll end the inning. But the Squirrels are on the board. Indianapolis 1, Cincinnati 1. We go to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 up for the Reds. As David Ross steps in. He had a home run yesterday. That tied the game to set up the Reds' win. He's got an 0-2 count here, though. As Stitch winds and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Daisuke. He's not gotten a hit yet. He looks at strike 1. I called strike 2. High slider, but Stitch not able to get the call. Gets him to swing and miss on a changeup, though, and that's good for the second out. Hopper comes back to the plate. He struck out in his first appearance. And he's got an 0-2 count at the moment. And looks at strike 3 right down the middle. That will end the inning. We've played 3. Indianapolis 1, Cincinnati 1. Squirrels have 3-4-5 coming up here as Chief digs in. And he takes strike 1. That one in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Chief puts that one into center. Gets past Shao, gets all the way to the wall. That'll be good for a double for Chief. Leadoff double for the Squirrels. Take a look at that replay. A solid line drive into the gap. So that'll bring Chief up to the plate to see if he can put the Squirrels back on top. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Gets a hold of that one, but it hooks foul just past the right field line. 0-2 still the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Terry goes down swinging, and that'll bring Frank up to the plate to see if he can drive in this run. He looks at strike 1. Hits that one, does not get over Phillips, though. 2 down, runner still on second, and we've got Tom at the plate. Feel Tom's average, well, not bad. Feels like it ought to be higher for what he's done, but I'm sure the game has done its math right. Tom with a 1-2 count here. Swings and misses, and that ends the inning. Leadoff double, but nothing else. Still a tie game going into the bottom of the fourth. Chow will lead things off for the Reds. And Chow did single last time up. He's hitting .270, but it feels like he's been very effective against us. Grounded to third. Chief puts it over for out number one. That'll bring up Derek Lee. I feel like we've kept him in check better as a Red than we did as a Cub, but maybe that's just memory talking. Stitch knocks that one down, picks it up and throws it to first for out number two. Adam Dunn at the plate. He singled but got thrown out trying to stretch it into a double last time up, though he was responsible for the RBI for the Reds, so you take the good and the bad. He's got a 1-2 count at the moment. Stitch winds and delivers. And line to second. Kester able to grab that one, and that will end the inning. We've played 4. Squirrels 1, Reds 1. And Zach will lead things off here in the 5th. He looks at strike one. Grounds that one, does get through the right side hole of the infield. Good for a single. And that will bring Joey to the plate. He doubled last time up. Daisuke gets the call on an outside changeup. Puts that cutter in the dirt. Joey fouls that into the seats behind home plate. 1-2 the count. Joey fouls that one off there on the right-hand side. And that will get down for a hit in left field. We've got nobody out. Runners on first and second. Stitch at the plate. He came up with an RBI single last at bat. He bunts here. Is able to get it down, and the Reds have no choice but to go to first for the sacrifice. One down, but 2 runners in scoring position. Kester at the plate. He swings and misses. Grounds that one. Runners don't try to score. Kennedy gets it over to first for out number 2. That'll bring in Marvin to see if we can get something out of this inning. He looks at strike one. Ball one inside. And that pitch in the dirt. 3-1 count on Marvin. Swings and misses. Full count. 2 down. I'm sure runners will stay put, though. And they do, and Marvin draws the walk. 2 outs, but bases loaded for Chief. Chief had a solid double into the left center gap last time up. Swings and misses here, though. He's got an 0-2 count. Stays alive with the foul ball. Fouls another one off. Swings and misses, and that'll end the inning with bases loaded. Still tied at 1 apiece. We go into the bottom of the 5th. Edwin Encarnacion will lead things off for the Reds. First pitch in there for a strike. That fastball just off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Pops that one up. Chief takes a few steps forward and puts it away for out number 1. Brandon Phillips at the plate. He struck out his first time up. Strike one on a slicer or a slider inside. He actually calls this a slicer, although it's not particularly special. 0-2 on Phillips here. Fouls that off his foot, but he'll be just fine. Ooh, low fastball, but Stitch gets the call. That'll bring up Kennedy with nobody on and 2 out. And strike one call on a fastball. Doesn't get the call on that one. 1-1 the count. Swings and misses. 1-2. Pops that one up. Tom able to get there right in front of the on-deck circle. And that will end the inning. We've played 5. Squirrels 1, Reds 1. And Terry will lead things off in the 6th inning. Terry yet to get a hit. Though as the computer announcer just said, he's got an 8-game hitting streak. Fouls that one off. 0-2 the count. Looks at a pitch right down the middle, strike 3. So he'll have to wait to see if he gets another at-bat to get to a 9-game hitting streak. Frank steps in, looks at strike 1. Grounds that one up the middle. Daisuke takes it himself and throws over for out number 2. Tom at the plate now with 2 outs and nobody on. He looks at strike 1 on a slider. Gets some decent wood on that, but Hopper able to get over and make the play, and that will end the inning. Still tied as we go to the bottom of the 6th. David Ross will lead things off for the Reds. Stitch starts off with a curveball that's in for a strike. Gets a fastball in for another unopposed strike. Ross swings at a pitch but comes up empty for strike 3. Daisuke Matsuzaka up at the plate now. Still looking for his first hit of the year. Not that anyone is much depending on his bat. He's got a 1-1 count here. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Too low. Full count on the pitcher. Stitch just throws a fastball, and Daisuke looks at it for strike 3. 2 down for Hopper. He looks at ball 1. A little bit of a wild slider there, I think. Does get that one over for a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. That pitch in there for a strike, and that will end the inning. I was going to end Stitch's day one way or the other, but his spot in the order is coming up this inning just to really make sure he gets out of the game. But Zach leads things off, and he looks at strike 1. As we go into the 7th. Oh, Zach got a lot of that one. I think that's an upper deck home run. Oh, it does stay in the lower deck just a bit, but it is out of the playing field. His first home run of the year down the left field line, and that will break the tie. So looking at a replay here. See if it wasn't quite long enough for the second deck, or did it just curve and miss it? No, I think it was just short of the upper deck. Alright, so Squirrels take the lead in the 7th. Joey at the plate now. The Reds sticking with Daisuke. Joey hit to left field down the line. Rolls towards the corner. Joey will take second. Oh, closer play than I thought, but he is in there for the double. I thought he was going to get in there easily, but Dunn made an excellent throw. Whew. All right, let's maybe not cut it that close again. So we've got nobody out. We're going to turn to Sweeney here. Nobody out. Runner on second. Called strike 1 on a bit of an outside pitch. Oh, line straight at the second baseman. Phillips picks it up off the ground. Gets the out at first. Joey able to advance to third. So one down, runner on third. Kester at the plate. And we've got a 2-0 count here. Daisuke getting tired and not seeming to want to pitch to Kester. Does get a call on a borderline pitch there. 3-1 count, and Daisuke's elbow apparently has given out. So Reds forced to go to their bullpen at an awkward time. And they will turn to Garrier again. We saw him yesterday. All right, Kester digs back in. 3-1 the count. First pitch from Garrier is a strike. Full count. Oh, gets the call on another low strike. 2 down. Marvin comes up to see if we can tack on an insurance run. Gets the call on an outside slider. That one too far out. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's stretch time in Cincinnati. Squirrels 2, Reds 1. Be with you in a moment. Alright, back to action now. Or, well, will be momentarily. I'm having trouble with the slider here. There we go. Alright, let's go grab a pitcher. Who made that last out? Marvin, I believe. Let's go with Johnston, who I probably should have pitched last time out. And we're going to slide... something we used to do it more than we do now, but we're going to slide Zach into center and let Sweeney try to play right. Alright, so the Reds will lead off their bottom of the 7th with Shao. As Johnston takes over on the mound. Ground ball to first. Terry scoops it up and steps on the bag. Derek Lee at the plate now. Feels like he's due. Although he looks at that slurve for a ball. That one gets called a strike. Keeps going with that slurve. 1-2 the count. Fouls that one off his foot, but no reason to look at it. Finally throws a sinker, and Derek Lee looks at it for strike 3. 2 down, Adam Dunn at the plate. He gets a called strike 1. And a called strike 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Good work from Johnston there. We've played 7, Squirrels 2, Reds 1. Heart of the order coming up for the Squirrels. Chief leading things off. He's got a double today. Sandwiched between 2 strikeouts. Gets a hold of that one into the gap. Also a left center gap. That's going to be an easy double. So we'll take another look at it. That was solidly into the gap. Leadoff double for the Squirrels. That'll bring Terry up to see if he can do anything about it. Looks at strike 1. Does get a hit on that one. He'll keep his hitting streak alive. Puts him up to 9. And Chief scores on the play. 3-1 Squirrels. Nobody out. runner on first. Frank at the plate. He swings and misses. That one in the dirt. 1-1 count. Swings and misses again. 1-2. Grounds that one to first. Lee picks that one up and steps on first for the out. Terry able to advance to second on the play. So one down, runner in scoring position for Tom. And he's got a 2-0 count. Watches that inside slider for a strike. I probably wouldn't have swung at that one either. Does swing at that one, but misses. And swings and misses again, strike 3. 2 down for Zach. He homered last time up, and I think that hit probably also got him over the 200. Flies this one into center. Shao puts it away for out number 3. So, with Zach coming out of the game, I guess that'll give us a chance to put Miyake in. It feels like it's been a while since he's played. And we'll get Hermida in to do his regular setup. Still leaves Sweeney in the outfield where he's not really rated to play. But so far they haven't hit it to right field, so it hasn't been a problem. We'll see what Hermida does here. He's not been mixing up his pitches lately. It's either been almost all fastballs or almost all curveballs. We'll see what he's feeling today. Starts off with a curve and doesn't get the call. Doesn't get the call on a second curve. 2-0 count. Apparently a curveball day. That's 3 in a row. Finally throws a fastball. 2-2 count. Called strike 3 on a high fastball. 1 down. That'll bring up Brandon Phillips. That fastball too high. Gets a curve over for a strike. And that curve in the dirt. Grounds that one to first. Terry picks it up and makes the play himself. 2 down. Kennedy at the plate. Base is empty. A 1-1 count. That fastball over for a strike. 1-2. Swings and misses on a curve. That will end the inning. We've played 8 innings. Indianapolis 3, Cincinnati 1. And Joey will lead things off here in the 9th. His average almost back up to 400 after today. I think he's gone 3 for 3 or 2 for 3. In any case, he's done well. A couple doubles. I think it's 2 doubles and a single, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Strikes out here, though, and that will bring Sweeney up. Sweeney made good contact last time up, but it was right at Phillips at second. A bit of hard luck. And he's got an 0-2 count here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kester at the plate. Gary here starts to tire, but he does have 2 outs in the 9th. He shouldn't have much farther to go. Tries to bunt for a hit. Encarnacion on top of that one and makes the play. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Reds down 2 in the bottom of the order coming up. David Ross leading off, but don't let that fool you. Like I said, he hit a game-tying home run late in the game yesterday. So let's see what Shibuya does. Let's see. I guess we'll put Phil into play second. Thought about... Yeah, you know what? Change my mind. Let's bring Quentin in. And then he... Well... Hold on a sec. Put in Shibuya. Got my lineup all backwards here. Okay, no, change our mind again. We're going to go with Phil. Okay, so now let's go to the bottom of the ninth and see if Shibuya can hold on to this 2-run lead. Okay, David Ross leading off in the ninth here for the Reds. Grounds that one. Shibuya will field it himself. Just gets the throw over to first for 1 down. Pitcher spot up next. The Reds will turn to Seven, who has... I don't think he's gotten a hit off of us this year, but he sure was a pain last year. He looks at a fastball for a strike. Lines that one through the hole on the right side. That'll be a single. Tying run comes to the plate in the form of Norris Hopper. 1 down, 1 on. That pitch too high. Breaking ball. Hopper's going to put that down for a hit. Seven stops at second. So Shibuya looking a little shaky. Reds go for a pinch runner. Shao at the plate. 1 down still. Misses with the ball. Gets a... I guess it's technically a curveball, but he uses it more like a changeup. 1-1 the count. Grounded to second. Phil gets the out at second. Joey does not get the call at first. 2 down. Runners on the corners. 2 outs for Derek Lee. He pops that one up. Oh, but apparently now he hit it into the ground first. Foul ball. Called strike 2. Grounded too short. Joey makes the play and ends the game. So we get our win back from yesterday. Although Shibuya did not make that super comforting. Your final score, Indianapolis Squirrels 3, Cincinnati Reds 1. We look at a few highlights here. This was the home run. All right, that'll do it. Zach gets the player of the game nod for hitting that winning run, home run. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You can like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff if you'd like, or if you don't like, that's fine too. We should have the Reds again tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.